Hey there, C. Getting into your reading now, and I would like to inform you that although you had no expectations or no real need for him being your twin, but it is looking very twin-like. All the circumstances and all your cards. But I have to tell you, the only person that can really tell who your twin is, if you have a twin, is you. Okay? But I am going to give you my 100% inner child inkling, and all of these cards are screaming the divinity, the divine side is pushing you two together in thought, in lessons, and all these cards will show you. Okay, so starting with question 1, is he my twin flame? I decided to go ahead and take on these sorts of questions because it's more of an inner child inkling. It's so innocent and it's most accurate, it seems. So I might as well share that and help if in fact they are. And again, I always disclaim it. It's you guys hold the truth within. And I looked at 1111. Okay, so yes, death and the moon backed up by the moon. It seems like you guys are going through something that you have to leave. You have to surrender and let die. And that doesn't mean each other's relationship or belief towards each other. This is more something personal. So he's going through something that he has to let die. And you are as well. Something, it could be in the form of limiting thoughts, past forgiveness of self, for failures, or putting themselves in a predicament, or yourself in something, by making of your own hands. So you're just changing. That could just be one way. It could be what he's going through. Another thing could be not believing someone that you thought you were meant to be with now. So it's all things ending, ego cycles ending, rebirth after death. So renewal. Okay, that's what I mean. And there's something that has yet to be told to you or known to you consciously right now with the moon in reverse. Now, in reverse, it could be that it has not came yet, but it will. Or it could be that you already know. You kind of already know that of this intuition. So if you already know, then this is even more of a yes, because you had no expectation or no real need for him to be your twin, just a real clarity. All right, so you have clarity. It could be in a delay, but this relationship, the nature of it is leaving old ways and rebirth. So that's very twinny, if you ask me. Okay. Now your next question was, whoa, drop my rose quartz. 1 second. Sorry about that. Your next question is, how does he see me? So you have the 5 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So this is a card that he may see. And okay, first I have to explain. When I saw your pictures, I immediately felt what this card is about for him. He must feel not intimidated, but you may be the people around you, or perhaps like co-workers or something around you might make him feel, he might lose that battle between pride, ego, and ego and cooperation. It's getting in the way. So this is because his pride. Maybe you have a really good job, or maybe it's something about your friends or high status, maybe. Hey, C back. Sorry about the cutout, but I really didn't want to re-record that. That would have been the wrong thing to do, because that was a a lot of great information Spirit let out through me to you, and it would be really hard to recreate. So I hope you understand that cutoff. I do apologize for that. Because of Flash. All right, so we were at 4 of 5 of Wands. So yeah, it could be just your setup real nice, maybe, and it's almost intimidating, but he sees you as someone maybe that can work through anything. Okay, maybe someone who can, I'm seeing, like, he looks up to you, and he sees you always looking up. That's what they're telling me, like, you always get up. Are you that type of person that can see out of all these people that are arguing and trying to make sense of something? It seems like you're the one that knows how to get through that mess. Okay, so this is also backed up by the Ace of Wands. You have the ability to know your true purpose, or to move towards your true purpose. And this is looking really, really, I'm going to go ahead and say it, twinny, because, and you guys, those that are watching, this client has no really needy desire to be with this person or be their twin. So it's awesome that the cards are completely just speaking for themselves. So this purpose, and what makes me think that this is also twinny on how he sees you, is because, I mean, subconsciously, of course, the most divine masculine don't understand, or I mean, they do understand, but they don't see the labels twins yet. Okay, 2:02 on the clock, but he's seeing you as one that's down for the challenge. Okay, that's willing to go through that conviction of heart and soul through their guides. Your guides are relaxed because you've got it on this end, on 3D. You are making moves in sense of to your own destiny. And that could be intimidating to someone because, again, your whole relationship between you and that person is, in nature, it's about when one door closes, another one opens, leaving something for something better, and trusting your intuition. So also things that you don't know yet are about to come out with that card there. Okay, so your question 3 is, will we have children together? Now, I always thought when people ask this, is it going to be hard for me to understand the cards? Because, there is really, unless you get the Empress or something, you really can't tell. But your cards are speaking very clear. You have the Fool backed up by the Lovers in reverse. So I read reverses as delays, something you don't have at this current moment. You both are with other people. 333, and eyes landed on the clock. And once you write that up, though, once you guys are in each other's presence as the Lovers upright, the Fool is actually the baby that is, it's a soul that is willing to go an adventure and undergo a complete, you don't know what's at the end, you don't even know what's behind door number 1 or 2, 3, or 4, but you're willing to take that, much like the human spirit before incarnation. So you do have the Lovers present, and it's coming just like it's in reverse in a delay, just like your uncovered knowledge right now. Although you do have that intuition that is apparent. So I also wanted to clarify more, because I know children questions, if it was me asking, I would want a lot. So I asked more about that, and these all fell out at the same time for you. So, and I'm thinking with this child, this possibility of that in the future has a lot to do with your passion. Okay, you being you, no fear, really being shining. Okay, and being passionate. Okay, and that's also wanting to be in that spot. So this goes along perfect then, because this is going back to the abbey, back to the magic store where you're the genie, back to making your wish. Okay, so this is gonna, in order to get that outcome, it's basically telling me that there's going to have to be a decision to make, and you're gonna have to look at it fresh or restart, because right now maybe your guy is in reverse. He doesn't know exactly what he wants just yet. Two of Wands, he's still in a delay of actually choosing what he wants. Okay, that's what they're saying. That also he knows, but it's in a delay. So he has to make that crossroads and be that, both of you do actually, in order to get this. So it's a process of events that will occur, but this is mostly this part of, it's either you or parts of both of you that have to be in accordance and like agreement of passionately wanting this. Okay, and then filtering out things from your life and choosing love and being playful, young, and also listening to your guides the whole way, because you know it's not just like a decision made. It seems it's going to be, life will put you in a perfect position, but that is if you guys write this up and choose what your heart is telling you, your heart's calling. Okay, again, I don't know why they're telling me what we regret, what we don't do more than what we do, take action upon. Okay, so that is for that one. And your next question 4 is what will happen to our current relationship? So your current relationships right now, both of you are in relationships, and you want to know what will happen. It seems so. If you are twins, you would have to do that eventually, or well, we still don't even know. No one really knows what we'd have to do, but all I can tell you what your cards are right now, what they're looking like. And there is the Emperor in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, Page of Pentacles upright, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this is like your life's purpose. And because it is in your karmic, your guys' both relationships with your karmics, what will happen with your current relationships, it seems like if this ever gets righted up, and this reminds me of this card, the Moon, if your intuition does get lit up, if what I said is unknown to you now becomes known to you soon, making your life purpose understood further, then this will end, and this is your karmic line. Not that they make you feel this way, but it could be for him. It could be for the person that you're asking about. So in the progression, it is someone's not being their ultimate king ruler. Someone is not ruling their kingdom, not slaying it, not doing that. And they're also, because that is in reverse, they're also feeling some sort of heartbreak or getting over that, or anticipating that and just not wanting, no trust in it maybe. It could be not you, it could be his, or they just don't have faith in this. You know, that's kind of like trust, but because right next to it we have a crossroads, an impasse. So somebody could be really trying to decide, and look, we have the 3 of Pentacles, someone going back to the drawing board and repicking, and they're looking at the red, passionate, they're working on blue, vocalizing, and they're not even looking at the gold shiny one anymore. So it could be that see how almost said your twin, that your person that you are asking about is not feeling respected, or it could be also you and your relationship. Although later I have cards I pulled for your relationship, just extra, and it seemed like that was here, I'll just show you now. For you and your current relationship, we had how he sees you, perseverance, and what you need to do, and that is spiritual partnership. So either this is, by the end of the reading, you'll be the judge, but either this is leaving for a spiritual partnership, or this could be the spiritual partnerships that you both help each other out, help each other get through life, lately, life's problems. Maybe you guys really are a shoulder you guys can lean on. And even if you are twins and you feel at the end it doesn't mean that you have to completely shut out people. This is a new age, and we're light beings, light hearts, and this is not that would be very low and dense energy to do so. Always explain and be true though, okay? Because you did also get some advice for communication, and wearing gold this summer would be good for you. Okay, so really quick run through on this. So if you upright this, both of you, it could be that you're going to stop putting up with some BS from something and deciding to make that path away from this karmic relationship, going back to the lab again, to the drawing board, 11:22 on the clock. And because you're feeling like you need this new dawn, this new help, this got to get out of here mentality. And if you write this side up, or it will happen in the future, if it isn't a delay, you will know that this was the right decision, that this was for both of you, for your ultimate good and for your heart's desire. Now, if you do not, I pulled a whole nother line for clarification on if you stay both with your current people. And I want you to understand that these cards are a little graphic, but just have no fear, okay? You are the manifestor of your life, your world, so you can always switch and flip the script, okay? But current energies, as I pulled this, is the Magician. So this could be read as you will get what you want, you will create what you want, okay? But that's followed by Justice in reverse. So it's kind of like, be careful what you wish for. Is this really what you wanted? Because now that the blindfold is a little lifted off your eye, I'm not sure if that's what you both wanted with these partners. Because look, 9 of Swords, sleepless nights, tossing and turning, thinking about somebody, woe is me. That's what the card means. And I don't mean that it's going to happen, but I'm just reading the cards, okay? So I pulled some more on that, and that is another 8 of Wands, feeling like you can't communicate someone. Maybe he won't be able, if he stays with that person, he won't be able to communicate the truth to you, how he really feels about you. Could be also what he wants to tell you or what you want to tell him. It'll just complicate things. If you would ask me, I would say give it a shot. But since you both are already in committed relationships, you did ask if you could just be still friends, and I pulled clarifiers on that. And this will be happening if you decide to be going with the flow, not rocking the boat within your current relationships, and not being honest, I suppose, with the people that you are with now, because clearly you guys are on each other's minds, and you I don't know why I want to say you love each other, but the words wanted to come out, and this is going to make you feel like, it's a party, and this isn't a delay. See, so it would be future or something you can dodge also, because you are a manifestor. You can do this. You are a co-creator, okay? As well as creator. So you could be like, oh, it's a party, but it's my party and I can cry if I want to. I did this. I cannot like it if I want to. Both of you guys can be like that regarding that relationship that you're in. And then you have this in reverse to the Chariot. Could also mean a Cancer, but it's a decision. You're going to be it's going to come back again and again and again, just like a twin flame relationship. The need, the want, the remember will always come back until, one day the need will be understood. And I looked at 1444 on the clock. That's awesome. That's a 20 number. So y'all twins that are watching, it's getting crazy, isn't it, guys? So this reading, yes. And I love how you have no need for it to be. You just want clarity, and the spirits are giving it to you. My guides are helping. So in order to, I clarified these even more, this direction. Why is this this chariot in reverse here? Why is this 5 of Cups here? Okay, so like, why is this unhappy and wanting a new direction always coming up? And I think my son might walk in 1 second. It's because of this Knight of Cups. Because somebody's coming in, someone deep in the intuition, in their waters, is coming in and so definitely we'll be able to feel that coming, that pulling, that drawing, that soul calling if you are twins. The King of Pentacles next. Someone finally write that king up, righted themselves up in their power, in their reign. You know, so this card, this is clarifying the Chariot and this direction, this new direction. It's because you want your cake and you're the king. You can have it too. It's your life. And you have the Ace of Cups. It's your soul purpose. Infinity halo. And people, you guys will remember each other. The 6 of Cups, it's remembering that past sweetheart. You guys will always, you know, kind of go back and think about, is that my soul calling? Okay, so that was clarifying your 4th question. I apologize again for it cutting out. This time it was the memory card. But I will give you a discount on your next reading for sure. Okay, then you had your next question up here, which was, are you guys going to, okay, it was when will you guys be together? So that's kind of hard always to answer, but I can tell you your cards came through for you. Your guides and your angels came through for you on this card. So it adds up to an 8 when spiritual maturity happens. And it's perfect on this card, Storm Angel. It is collisions of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. So once those things are cleared away, cleared out, ego, dark night of soul, you'll have to look that up. You know, all those cleansing, purifying, purging, what happens, then that's when you guys will be together. And it could be sooner. It's up to you, really. That's whenever you guys do the work. Internal work, shadow work. All those are keywords I'm sure you're familiar with. So to clarify that, you guys have, it's time to be brave. It's time to be your real you, and want your real desires. Okay? So you also had, next was, why doesn't he express that you're meant to be together? It is obviously that you expressed in this reading that you feel, both of you feel that way. A lot of signs pointing to that, but you have the card, a tempting offer has a high price. And this could be that he is just a little scared, and the 3rd energy adding to a 13 is present, making it feel like this is like, he doesn't want to mess this up with you. Most twins and soulmates don't even want to. Soulmates have a more confident ability to be there, but twins, they get scared because they know it's the real deal, the big salami, the real deal. So like they get a little like psych themselves out because they think it's something so big, but in reality it's the easiest thing they can be with the easiest person. They've done it before. And this is also because he's not supposed to tell you just yet. I think he's not meant to. He has to work out through his things, his soul convictions, his real heart's desires, and vocalizing them. And so all these past lives that we've been through together are being revisited. So it's just the design. Okay, that's my answer on this. The design. That's why he hasn't told you. And also I feel because he thinks you're really, really pretty. And just something he doesn't want to mess up. Not that he's not has a low confidence. I feel he has a high confidence in himself, but he doesn't care about other people like that he's with so much, or has been with as much as this one, you. So he doesn't want to mess that up. There's count your blessings cards. So I think whatever you exchange you do have between each other, it is very nice, and not many get that from him. So that's very cool in the way that you do. Okay, and these fell out for advice for you and what you guys will be should be having together and will be expecting this year, for this whole year, like starting now, is playfulness. Then we had the guardian angel. It made me feel like you're 441. Eyes landed on 441 and 444. You guys have guardian angels. You're going to be specially protected, and I think if not just independently, the union itself will be cherished in your hearts forever and expressed in some way, little or small. So count your blessings if he does express any of this, okay? Any form of thought, even people, even when people like text you, they don't have to say I love you. Just saying, hey, how are you, is actually very nice, isn't it? Okay, this is also regarding divine timing this next year. Okay, but you have overall abundance coming. So that was great to see and to find out for you guys. Your next question was, what is the outcome of the relationship? So you have galactic, and this is, when I pull this card, this is like, you can't stop this growth, you can't stop this divine timing, the pausing, you can't stop the feelings. It's just going to happen. And I pulled a little more clarifier on what exactly you guys are going to be up to in this lifetime again, and have been galactically for all your lifetimes, and it's lessons and blessings. So that's why I feel like it's such a connection. It's because when one speaks between you two, one gives advice, the other one really listens, because this is who you've been to each other throughout the test of time. Okay, so I think that this was, so far, all of your questions answered, minus some clarification for you. Yeah, that was all your questions. Oh, the past life. Sorry. There's one past life card for you. Let me find that. Okay, that was these. So this is your past life. You also received the Atlantis card. So you always have this lesson to be learned from your separation and revisiting each other. Okay, very twin flamey. Okay, now I had pulled more about this baby, because it's such a heavy topic, and I don't want people to, I don't want you to think one way or the other. I want it to be very clear. So it was environment, and it's a 4-4. So you both have to set up yourselves inside and outside to be able to even entertain that, a twin flame baby. Well, I don't know why I keep saying twin flame, but a twin flame baby would be very needing high vibe. Any baby you would want now to bring in would need only high vibe. So that has to do with that, and love and all of that. Then you have patience. So yes, it's going to be, if it happens, it's going to be needing those things. So for that to occur, it might mean just growing. Also, not leaving someone just for like the heck of it, boom, just because quickly, moderation. Make sure that you have it reciprocated from the person that you think may be your twin flame before you give into this direction, okay? And also make sure you communicate your inner needs and desires, 8:17 on the clock, very clearly at all times with all involved, okay? That's very important. And some more for you was, don't forget to keep being you. Do not lose you. This is the reason why I think you're attracting, because you are being you. They like you. So it's really up to you, whoever you decide to be with. But there is a pull that won't stop, clearly. There is a pull on both sides of you and your suspected twin flame. Although that you and your current partner help each other very much. You may have to take a bow out one day for a spiritual partnership and vocalize that. But you do have a lot of love. I don't see anything bad with that. And your advice was release. Okay, well, maybe one day you'll have to release that. And this was your ancient animal wisdom card. I'll read that from the book. And so was this one. Then let me just clear this out, and I'll put just both of you guys is ancient animal wisdom on the table. Okay, so the guy that we think is your twin, he has the chameleon, which the keyword for this one is awakening. Alright, so chameleon, he has awakening. He also has the hippopotamus, which is healing waters. So he's in some sort of, like, remember that death card, going away from those old beliefs? With the moon card, your question number 1, if you're twins. So he's in the healing waters of intuition. And he also got the mountain zebra, which is coincidentally opportunities. So he's healing for new opportunities, and he's the chameleon being awakened. So awakening, healing waters, new opportunity. Okay, and he also got Kodu, or both of you got Kodu, and this is health. Okay, so I'll go ahead and read them to you now. Kudu gives you strength and nobility in optimal health. His magical spring horns urge you to claim your vitality and radiance within. Quiet your mind, move inward, and listen to what your body needs at this time. Kudu honors the divine wholeness for your body, mind, and spirit, and asks you to cleanse yourself of excess. Internal restoration presents itself today, and suggests that you consider consuming nutritious garden greens, fresh fruits, omega oils, and whole grains. You may be drawn to strength training, physical exhilaration, or a brisk hike in nature. You only know what your body needs. Move intuitively and welcome your radiant health. Visualize a harmonic bridge that weaves the essence of your mind and body into a complete state of well-being. Kudu blesses you. Both. Wow, that's a great one for you guys. So make sure you put yourself first, no matter what. Okay? I tell all twins as well that I work with, make sure you're doing that. That's big key to all of this. Okay? So, and for you, you have humpbacked whale and the civet or chivet. 1 second. So the humpbacked whale is past life, and you're the one making this inquiry. 1, 2, 1, 4 on the clock, and you're the one feeling this connection. Could be both of you, actually. I felt both of you, but you are the one that is awakened. Well, actually, you're both awakened, apparently, considering that this card is that. So yeah, very good. Mirroring is great. Very twinny. You guys are mirroring each other. Okay, you see that? But yes, you're the one with the past life. So this is what it says from the Ancient Animal Wisdom book. Selecting humpback whale today is an indication that spending time near the undulating waves of the ocean can open enlightening vistas for you, like visions. The sound of whales' ancient songs assists you in recognizing new possibilities that reflect your gifts of the past. Whales sing most complex songs of the sea. And I called you sea at the beginning of this reading. I said, hey, sea. Okay, so, and some say the song of the whale connects heaven and earth. Wow. Whales call on you to use your magic properties of water and your distinct voice to find your inner calling. Your inner calling in today's world. Oh, okay, so making changes. Whale's song offers you echoes of enchantment spoken through your ancestors from past lives long ago. Today, your ancestors bring you an answered prayer. Wow. So this is maybe the change you've been needing. Okay, really ask yourself deeply, and if you do, make that leap. It is a scary leap and bound, but that it is to be a twin, isn't it? So, the civet, it's time to dabble in your world, mysterious nature, and true and creative spirit of many masks you wear. Your shadow of mystery beckons you to come out and play. Civet exudes magic and curiosity with her black mask. Do you have a mystical side, a mask you desire, or would you like to explore? What aspects of self have you hidden from yourself or others? Today, you are granted permission to honor and respect the alluring, playful, sexual, and mysterious God, Goddess within. Civet asks, what is it specifically that you wish to discover and develop with more knowledge to ignite your curiosity? You will tell her, and she will tell you, seek it now. Very awesome. That's great. So I hope you definitely heed that ancient animal wisdom. That's great for you. Like I thought, you're on fire, very, very strong-willed, it seems, and you're on the right path. So keep going. I'll go ahead and read you your masculine. I'm going to call him your divine masculine because that seems like he is. 15:15 on the clock. Okay, so chameleon, bring Gangwei, awakening. Your intuitive senses are heightened at this time, and you have the ability to hear and feel more than others. This is for him, okay? This awakening gives you access to other realms and allows you to see the world from other distinctive points of view. So he may be open-minded to this new thing, to leave also his karmic. You should talk about this with him and see where things go. Great Spirit above Mother, Earth below, your soul within, the universe that surrounds you. If you find yourself not understanding a decision, person, or situation, call on Chameleon to bring you clarity. Today you can renew your spirit and be open to an expanded perspective by turning your heart toward the sun and listening to the whispers within. He's going within. See, perfect. Very twinny. All the divine masculine are doing this now. You are of the rainbow energy that is teaching new generations to ensure. Zebra ensures your safe arrival at your destination. Choose what brings you pure joy and take action. Your dreams and be open and receive new gifts that come. So you guys, this is kind of like what I thought you guys kind of see each other as, how he sees you as someone who is not scared of taking their soul calling, taking their soul path, and was blessed enough to be themselves in order to hear and feel that soul calling. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading. It's cut off yet again, but it was really important. So I'm going to try and piece it all together to send out to you in one. If not, I do apologize, and I hope you like that. Namaste. Wow, that's beautiful. So you are very beautiful. You are of the rainbow energy that is teaching other generations to live in a higher vibration. This awakened energy presents a positive influence on the world. Okay, so you both are, it seems, awakened individuals, light workers, and it's clear. That's so great, and that's what twins are igniting their lights within and understanding that and bringing that in the world outside of them. So very clear. It seems like every card is like insanely pointing towards divine wanting you to be together for a very big purpose, like twins. So hippopotamus, 3 he has. Okay, and then for hippopotamus, this one means muvu, healing waters. Hippos love water and spend much of the time submerged in rivers. The Greeks named them river horses. Being in or around water at this time could support you in becoming aware of your environment and life situations. Water is a primal source, and it is said to be the meeting of heaven and earth. Choosing hippopotamus may be a signal to submerge yourself in water, wash away all that is unserving, and heighten your personal awareness. Be humbled by the power of water by spending time in an aquatic location. Swim, play, relax, bathe. The waters are calling you. So both of you maybe would benefit. Of course, I look at 141 on the clock. Sorry for so many split up segments. I'll need to fix that. But it's just the way it had to be this time. It wouldn't have been 141 if I had been on this long segment, and I would have probably stopped around 30 minutes for your reading. But yeah, this is much longer, and this is needed for you though, and many others who have seen it. So yeah, you guys, you should go like to a lake together, I would say, or something, maybe, as friends, of course, at first. So mountain zebra was his next one. Opportunities. Busy, okay, meaning opportunities. Open your eyes to the abundance of options surrounding you. Your life is full of glorious opportunities. Mountain zebras are equipped to climb the steep inclines in Africa. Their hooves are sturdy and can fit in small crevices, securing their foot for a safe arrival. Just as the zebra can secure their opportunities and overcome obstacles, so can you. Your willingness to take risks and help you in fully recognizing your potential and the opportunities awaiting you. As you embark on this new path, zebra ensures your safe arrival at your destination. Choose what brings you pure joy and take action. Your dreams and be open and receive new gifts that come. So you guys, this is kind of like what I thought you guys kind of see each other as, how he sees you as someone who is not scared of taking their soul calling, taking their soul path, and was blessed enough to be themselves in order to hear and feel that soul calling. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading. It's cut off yet again, but it was really important. So I'm going to try and piece it all together to send out to you in one. If not, I do apologize, and I hope you like that. Namaste.